Hey guys, it's me Ida. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go over my natural hair regimen and also my staple products that I'm currently using. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do to my hair and what products I'm using. Okay, so first things first, I always start off with washing my hair, and I usually wash my hair about once a week. And usually it's either a co-wash or a shampoo, depending on how my hair feels. I'll probably co-wash my hair about 3 times a month and then shampoo my hair about once a month. So this is the shampoo that I use about once a month, and it's the Main Choice Detangling Hydration Shampoo. And I absolutely love this shampoo so much because it's a gentle, mild cleanser and it doesn't strip out your hair too much. So I'll try to go as long as I can without having to use a shampoo. Eventually, I am going to have to go in with the clarifying shampoo or clarifying mask because this shampoo can only get rid of so much. So that's when I turn to the Aztec Bentonite clay, and I don't use clarifying shampoos anymore because they are way too harsh for my hair. And so this I find to really clarify my hair really well. So I do have a video on how I do the Bentonite clay mask, and I like to just kind of mix it with just water. And it is more harsh when you just mix it with water instead of adding in like aloe vera juice or apple cider vinegar to decrease the pH level. And sometimes you can even add in oils or anything like that to kind of make it a bit more moisturizing. But I prefer to just kind of mix it with just water because I do want it to be a bit more stripping, so it acts as a clarifier for me. And I just kind of make sure to follow up with a deep conditioner so that my hair is not feeling too stripped. So I usually clarify my hair about once every 3 months. So it all depends on what you're doing with your hair. If you're using more heavier products, then you're going to have to clarify your hair a bit more often. For the most part, I'm going to be using cleansing conditioners. So 2 of my favorite cleansing conditioners are the Diva Curl No Poo Original. And this is amazing. This actually kind of feels like a mild shampoo, but not really. It definitely is one of the best cleansing conditioners I've ever tried because it doesn't actually build up on your hair like a lot of other cleansing conditioners, and it actually does cleanse your hair very well without stripping it at all. And the other one is the Ouidad Cleansing Conditioner Co-Wash, and this is the Low Lather Coconut Cleansing Conditioner. So I kind of alternate between the two. I find that the Ouidad to be a bit more cleansing than the Diva Curl No Poo. So I use this mostly because I find that it retains the moisture in my hair a lot better. So what I do is I use the cleansing conditioner for as long as possible. So every single week I go in with a cleansing conditioner. And basically after a while you're gonna tell when these are just not enough to cleanse your hair anymore, and that's when you go in with the shampoo. So that's when I go in with my shampoo, the more mild shampoo, and when this stops working, that's when I go in with the Bentonite clay mask for clarifying. So basically you are gonna have to play around to see how often your hair needs what. If you can actually go longer without washing your hair, then definitely do that. But I notice for low porosity hair, usually you do have to cleanse your hair a bit more often because your hair is definitely more prone to product buildup. So after I cleanse my hair, I usually go in with a deep conditioner, and I actually skip the rinse out conditioner part now. But now that I'm using more gentle, mild cleansers, I find that I don't really need a rinse out conditioner to detangle and then go ahead and apply a deep conditioner because my hair is really not that stripped and it's detangling on its own with the water. And then I can go straight into a deep conditioner. And so not only does that help me save a step, I'm able to actually absorb the deep conditioner a lot better as well. This is one of my favorite deep conditioners, and it's the TGIN Honey Miracle Mask. The only thing I don't like about it is it does have a silicone in here, but it's a really small amount. And it is one of those silicones where I try to avoid because it doesn't dissolve in water. But it's such a small amount and it's towards the bottom that it really doesn't make too much of a difference. But I know that if I use this every single time I wash my hair, over time I will have to clarify my hair more often. So I try not to use this every single time I wash my hair. I will alternate this with other deep conditioners, and I do have videos on my favorite deep conditioners, my favorite products, so I'm gonna link those in the description box below. I always apply a deep conditioner after I wash my hair. Every single week, and so I've noticed that made such a big difference in my hair regimen because I used to kind of skip the steps sometimes because I didn't think I needed it every single week or every time I washed my hair, but it definitely makes such a huge difference. And I make sure to use a baggie every single time because I'm always going to apply heat with my deep conditioner because that's actually what absorbs the deep conditioner very well. And I'll either sit underneath a hooded dryer for like an hour or so, or I'll put on like a conditioning cap. And this one is really nice because it actually is insulated inside and it fits really well, and basically it traps the heat from your scalp inside the baggie, and so you're able to open up your cuticle slightly to absorb the product in. So I actually got this from a company called Bonnet, and they actually have really amazing products. So adding the heat with the deep conditioner is a huge game changer, and I honestly don't deep condition my hair without heat ever, because I notice that it really does not make any difference in my hair. The deep conditioner will just kind of sit on top of my hair and it will not absorb at all. But I notice that the longer I keep it on my hair, the better my hair feels after I rinse it out. Because sometimes with low porosity hair, your hair just needs a lot more time to absorb a product, especially like a deep conditioner with like a thicker product. Being consistent and always applying a deep conditioner after you wash your hair is a really good step to add into your hair regimen. And if I'm not using a moisturizing deep conditioner, I will add in a really light protein treatment, and this is the Afro-G Keratin 2-minute reconstructor. So this is one of my favorite light protein treatments, and you do need to add some sort of light protein treatment once in a while to your protein sensitive hair, because you want to be able to have a proper protein moisture balance. You don't want to always add in protein free products, because eventually your hair is going to be over conditioned. And so for me, I would rather use protein free products throughout all my products, and then just kind of add in a light protein treatment when needed. So after rinsing out the deep conditioner, I'll just rinse it off with just water, and then I'll use like a microfiber towel so that I can apply the products on slightly damp hair. Applying my product on really wet hair doesn't really work out for my low porosity hair, because I find that the water is taking up so much space and there's not enough room for me to apply the product in. So I'll always incorporate some sort of spray bottle and then put some warm water in here. The warm water is slightly raising your cuticles to allow product into your low porosity cuticles, and then the water also helps distribute the product. Then I'm going to go ahead and section my hair, and once it's sprayed with warm water and it's ready to have products applied to it, it all depends on what I'm going to actually do to my hair to style it. If I'm gonna go for a wash and go, then I always start off with the light leave-in conditioner. And my favorite one is the Curl Junkie Smoothing Conditioner. And I really love this one because it's very moisturizing, but it's also really good when it's paired with any other product. I never experienced product buildup with this, and it smells really nice. It distributes the hair very well, and you don't really need that much to make your hair feel really moisturized. And then I'll go in with protein-free gel, and right now my favorite one is the Ampro gel. And this is the Coconut Oil Styling Gel Clear Ice. So I really like this one because it gives really good hold, especially if you need like a maximum hold like I do. Sometimes, depending on how my hair feels and depending on what leave-in conditioner I'm using, sometimes I will seal my hair with an oil first before applying the gel. And my favorite oil right now is a sweet almond oil, because it's not too light, but it's not too heavy as well. But I have to be very careful when I'm layering my products, because I don't want that product buildup. So depending on how my hair feels, I mean, when it's winter time, I'm always using that extra sealant with an oil. But when it's summertime, I actually skip the oil part and I just go straight to the gel. So for winter, I usually do the LOG method when it comes to wash and go. So I'll use the leave-in conditioner and the oil and then the gel. Or I'll go in with the heavier leave-in, which is the TGIN Green Tea Super Moist leave-in conditioner. And this one is a very moisturizing conditioner. And honestly, this is probably the thickest I can go for a leave-in conditioner without having product buildup paired with like a maximum hold gel. So then I'll skip the oil part and I'll just go straight to LG method with this, because it's pretty thick. So if I did the oil after this and then the gel, I would for sure probably get product buildup. Okay, so if I'm not doing a wash and go, then I'm gonna probably do like a twist out or a braid out. So after rinsing out the deep conditioner or the light protein treatment, I'll go in with the same leave-in conditioner as I use for a wash and go. So I have a video on my favorite leave-in conditioners, so it can be any one of those. They're usually like light to medium leave-in conditioners that are all protein free. And then I'm gonna go in with the butter / cream. And my two favorites are the Camille Rose Almond Jade Twisting Butter. It's very hydrating, and it doesn't leave me with any product buildup, but you definitely have to be more light-handed with butters and creams if you have low porosity hair. And also the Blueberry Bliss Curls Twist and Shout Cream. So these two creams are like my favorite for braid outs and twist outs. And for me, it's because it's so hard for me to find a cream that actually doesn't leave like white residue in my hair, but these two are the only ones so far. And also the True Made by Beautiful, it's pretty good as well. And then sometimes what I'll do is after I apply the cream, Then I'll apply like an oil over top of the cream. So I'll do the LCO method for a twist out or braid out, and I usually use like almond oil or argan oil, any like light to medium oil. I have a video on that as well for my favorite oils. You just have to be very careful and be more light-handed if you're gonna layer your products with more than 2 products. And then I usually don't really do too much to my edges because I really try to let my edges breathe. But if I do want them to be more laid, I will use the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Black Edges. And I love how it's black because if you have like thinner edges, it kind of gives you the illusion of thicker edges. So I really love that for that purpose. And then every single night, I always make sure to cover my hair with a satin scarf or satin bonnet. And this is actually also what I got from Bonbon Chevaux. And it's actually really nice because it's actually huge. And even right now, because I have like these long braids, like this is the only thing that's gonna actually fit when I actually put all my hair up. And it actually never falls off my head, which is awesome. I also have like a satin scarf. Sometimes I'll like put my hair in a pineapple and I'll just kind of tie it around there as well. So yeah, that is my updated hair regimen. If you have hair similar to mine, then you might want to use my natural hair regimen just kind of like as a basic guideline, but you also want to kind of tweak it and kind of make some changes to it if you feel like your hair is not responding well to it. But it's always nice to have some sort of like guideline or foundation to kind of start off your natural hair regimen. You're not going to be able to see results until you actually are consistent over a long period of time, and trust me, you're gonna see a major difference in your hair. So yeah, so I hope this video was very helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.